Welcome to the update. I'm Eleanor Quirk. Google is threatening to sue the Australian government over the social media age ban. The tech giant considering legal action on constitutional grounds if YouTube is included in the proposed ban for children aged 16 and under. It comes as the government considers whether to backflip on its previous decision to exempt the video platform from the ban. Protests have erupted on the streets of Scotland as US President Donald Trump continues his visit to the country. Hundreds of demonstrators holding rallies across the country, the largest outside the US consulate in Edinburgh. They were chanting about a range of issues, including the president's stance on immigration and Gaza and his ties to sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
He's a thug, he's a racist. Yeah. Donald Trump, you can't hide!
You're committing genocide!
Trump was 100 miles away at the time, playing golf with son Eric and the US ambassador to Britain. The opposition says the Prime Minister needs to do more to strengthen our relationship with the US. It comes as the White House reviews the AUKUS nuclear sub-deal with fears they could pull out. Shadow Defence Minister Angus Taylor says Anthony Albanese needs to step up.
It's also a time when we need to see a strong relationship being built between the Prime Minister and the government and the Trump administration. We haven't seen that.
And women experiencing symptoms of menopause are being urged not to suffer in silence. Monash University has published a first-of-its-kind study involving more than 5,500 women aged 40 to 69. Professor Susan Davis says they found 40% of women in the age group suffered symptoms and help is available.
A lot of women are suffering out there with severe symptoms and not being treated. And so if women have got severe hot flushes, night sweats, not sleeping, they should be speaking to their doctor and asking about the treatment options for them.
Sport and entertainment are next. To sport, the British and Irish Lions have won the second test, beating the Wallabies 29-26. Australia led for the entire game until a match-winning try by the visitors in the last minute. Wallabies captain Harry Wilson says it's a tough loss.
So proud of this team. We've ridden off. We came out here, we put our bodies on the line. The game was there to the very end, and to lose like that, it hurts.
The Titans celebrated Des Hasler's 500th game as a coach with a 24-16 win over the Warriors, and the Gold Coast Suns upset reigning premiers Brisbane by 66 points. To entertainment, and the mother of Taylor Swift's ex, Maddie Healy, hasn't held back on her opinion of the pop star. British soap star Denise Welch asked about her son's relationship during an interview this week.
Not being her mother-in-law is a role that I'm glad that I lost. Not that I have anything against her, it was tricky, but listen, you're not allowed to say anything, and then she writes a whole album about it. But Matty has taken it all in completely good grace. He's very happy with him, his amazing fiancée. So we've moved on.
And Johnny Depp has made a surprise appearance at Alice Cooper's London concert this weekend. The actor joining the rocker to perform Black Sabbath's hit Paranoid as a tribute to Ozzy Osbourne. And that's the latest from the Nova podcast team. We'll see you again soon for another episode of The Update.